Now that I'm ready to date, get out there and find me a Ken.
If they don't exist.
Or a Lisa.
You're going lesbian.
You will meet somebody. You will, but it's...
Lisa.
For me, it's taken some time, not because I don't want someone in my life, but because I have an enormous amount of feeling like it still feels like cheating to me in a weird way.
But
like I shouldn't be with someone yet.
Not, because you can't carry the guilt for what he's done. That was his choice.
It's okay for you to go and date. It's not a bad thing.
No, but there's a guilt that's associated with it.
I get that.
Then I understand, but you shouldn't.
But you really shouldn't, because it does help.
But I feel, in a way, because he's gone,
you're carrying guilt.
And
because of the way it happened.
Loved him.
I know. And because of the way it happened.
Hate him at the same time, and I'm mad at him. And
Because he did the
lied
most selfish
to me.
act. He did the most selfish act a person can do.
But
is
he
take one's
lied
life.
to me, and he's lied to everyone in his life. And I fought all those battles for his lies for all this time. My daughter still goes, Mommy, can we go on our plane again? And I'm like, baby, there's no plane. So much of my life was nothing but a big lie that it's almost better that it's gone. And I'm okay with it. New life.
New life, everything.
I settled my lawsuit.
You did? Congratulations. Oh, that just... I'm so happy for you that that's over.
It's over. I get to go back to be like...
Breathe, and now you can start living your life.
I know. It's
I know, you're
almost
so
a
lucky.
year,
You're
Camille.
starting over and I'm starting out.
Starting out with,
Talking about Adrian.
I mean, obviously it was wrong what Brandy said, but with that said, it's done. So what is she suing for now? I mean, what does Brandy have that she can get?
Well, I think it's to intimidate her. Like to say, don't talk like that again.
I don't like the fact that Adrian's intimidating Brandy with her financial power.
Getting lawyers is when you can't handle a discussion. If you can't handle a discussion, you call the lawyer. So I mean,
Would you ever?
no, never.
She doesn't own anything. She's trying to survive herself. Sue for what? I mean, we know Adrian's come from a kind of family of money and empire. What's she doing? She already spent $2,000 today. Just sit down and write a letter.
And she doesn't have that money. We all make mistakes, but if you have the balls,
made mistakes.
no, but if you have the balls to say something, then you also gotta have the balls to pick up the phone and call and say, hey, I up and made a mistake. Let's have a coffee. Let's talk it out.
And I know I shouldn't have said it, and I get that, and I understand that fully and completely.
Right, but it didn't need to be said.
No, of course, you're right.
I mean, that's the reality.
How many times have I said that I know I shouldn't have said it? How many times have I said if I'm gonna say sorry? I had this conversation with Faye and everyone else. If I'm gonna say sorry, I'm gonna say it to Adrian at this point. But now,
Have you said it to Adrian?
Well, I haven't had a chance to. Her lawyer, they're suing me now.
I don't want to have a fight, so I'm not going to get involved with this.
But I've heard from every single person here, person here, that I shouldn't have said it.
Except for me.
I know this is a very sensitive subject. You've already admitted that you are wrong for saying what you said. I think they're just saying that just call her, maybe.
I've tried to call her, and then her lawyer gave us a letter.
Well, you could call even if you get an attorney's letter.
yes,
I mean, that's
it
the
doesn't
reality.
mean that they're really pursuing.
Let me tell you something. I've received attorney's letters for a lot of things. I picked up the phone, I made the phone call, and the attorney's letter went away in 2 seconds. That's the reality. I mean, you can make your own choices.
Now, hold on a second. Wasn't it Adrian that said over and over again, friends don't sue friends, right?
That was what upset me, is like, I thought that it was a big deal when it was my coming out in the group, and then all of a sudden, when it's her stuff, it's a whole different ball game, and everybody should react differently. And my stuff was a little bit more heavy. You're talking about physical abuse, and there's a dead man involved.
You had no choice.
She actually did have a choice. She could have walked away. She didn't have to stay in that marriage.
What do you mean by that, Kim?
Nothing, Taylor.
I've always supported you, so don't right now.
What do you mean? I'm not talking to him. I'm just watching you, Taylor.
Why are you so aggressive?
I just want to get the out of here.
No, don't, because you always walk out. Stand up for yourself.
I'm just over it.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
You
Call
gotta
her
pick up
up
the
and
phone.
say, even if she doesn't answer you the first time, you call again. You keep calling her until you say, you leave messages, say, it's Brandy, I want to have a face-to-face.
I think it's even stupid that we're even talking about this. That's the reality.
I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm not gonna cry and I'm not gonna walk away. I'm a different person now. And we're gonna sit here. We're not gonna cry and we're not gonna walk away. And we're gonna be single women who can get through whatever we're dealt with.
That's not what I said.
And that's the way it's gonna go. Listen.
We don't have the
We're not
emotional
gonna walk
support.
away. We don't have the
We
emotional
don't
support
have
that everybody else
the emotional
has.
support that everybody else has. So we have to be strong.
We're gonna do this.
We owe that to ourselves.
Totally.
Why did she say it?
I don't know why she said
Why
it.
did she say it?
I don't know.
create
Why- it doesn't matter why she said it. She said it.
Of course it matters why it was said.
Why?
What do you mean why? Because you're either a gossiper or you're not a gossiper. It's that
That's
simple.
bullshit, Maurizio.
What happened, Brent?
That's bullshit.
Go ahead.
She said it in conversation.
Right. So to be nice.
Well, it doesn't matter why
She said it to be thrilled. She was
But it
she
doesn't
wanted
matter.
to be
She said
pleasant.
it.
If the guys start fighting, really, then where do we go from here?
She said it.
To why?
But it doesn't matter.
Just
it's
to be
the
nice.
truth. It's the truth. She said it.
To be nice.
Because you'll get sued as well.
Why did she say it? Did you
Be
say it to
nice.
be nice?
No, I said it because I will tell you.
She just said it.
Because
She said
Kyle
she
asked
was
me a
wrong.
'Cause it was a
question,
mistake.
And I'm honest.
'Cause it was
And
a
I
mistake.
answered,
She's
you don't
wrong to
even know what
say
you're
that.
talking about.
Maurizio, when you're being sued by somebody, maybe
You're not
you don't
supposed
want to
to.
pick up the phone because your lawyer says don't pick up the phone.
You don't have to listen to your attorney.
Why? Why?
Have common sense.
So strange for two men to start yelling and screaming at each other over a woman's issue. Go have a beer somewhere.
You're allowed to
That's
pick
you.
up the
That's
phone
you.
and
That's you.
create your own actions.
No, but that's you. You're a man. You make your own decisions.
maybe
You've got your
she's
own
not
Let me
business.
tell you
You've
something.
got your own
Women are as
business.
strong as
She's
men.
got-
Okay, I have 4
Excuse
daughters,
me.
and they have
Excuse me.
amazing brains.
Excuse me. She's got no man protecting her. She's divorced, and suddenly somebody's suing her.
Okay.
What does she do?
Pick up the phone and call and apologize.
Why?
Because everybody that's talking to her is telling her to do that.
Not to.
Adrian's never said sorry to me. Not ever.
About what?
About, there's a plethora of things.
Okay, so why don't you pick up the phone and say, Adrian, you know
Why
what? We have a
should
whole
she
bunch of
pick up
things.
the phone?
I'll tell you why. Because you're
I
the one
would
that
have.
started it all.
I am?
Well, actually, this is not the first time that Brandy's said things that, well, in my case, honestly, I've had something said about me that's untrue. And you've done it a couple times. So, I'm
Well, it wasn't untrue. It was incorrect. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, there was a problem, and it
But
wasn't exactly what I said.
that's not the
But
case,
you were
Brandy.
attacking
What
me.
you said was untrue.
You were attacking me before that.
That's, you don't, the point is what I'm saying, and you just don't throw things out about people.
Dude, Adrian started it with me. I didn't start it with her. Period.
Hopefully we learn from these things, that we just don't throw things out about people. We try to, like, deal with things in a different
Well,
way.
excuse me, when you say we don't throw things
Brandy
out
said
about
that.
things, so where was everybody when Adrian starts saying, you're selling stories?
I've never sold
don't
a
believe that
story
for
in
a
my
minute.
life, and I won't be accused of that. I think that's such a insult.
Well, did everybody jump to my defense? No, everybody was really quiet. So it's okay for her.
Wait a minute. Who gives a about selling
Well,
stories?
I give a
You really give a about that?
Yeah, it's still your integrity. I care about that.
Who cares? That's so
Let
super.
me talk. I did say that.
And you
I
know
did
what?
say it.
And you know
was
what?
I pissed? Yes, I was pissed. So go yourself. It's about my kids and it's about my life.
Right, and
Seriously.
you deserve
So
all of
shut
that.
the up.
Who's ready for dessert?